What are you doing? You hiding? It's not working very well. This is my wife's favorite thing to do.
I'm obsessed cleaning the house, guys. I asked for 5 minutes just to clean the house before we vlog, but so I can take change, right? Me, just 5 minutes.
Yes, because they're all going to complain about the dusty floor. Because you did this yesterday, and we have an automated vacuum, so it never really gets dusty to begin with. But we should sweep it again.
If my surroundings is dirty, I feel dirty too. So I need to look. I feel fresh and clean. So
Okay.
right, guys.
Yep. We will.
So just 5
We will
minutes.
stop recording until the floor is cleaner. Okay. You're okay for Bo. Brown, you may be on the treadmill, but I don't think this qualifies as working out. Not really, you're still fat, so it's not working. Bluey, you're working hard. Brown, yep. Oh yeah, you're having a rough day. Good morning, everyone. It is me again. I should have started the video after I walked through that, but anyways, I wanted to touch base on a few things because I was going to record a video today, which I'm obviously doing right now. But I noticed in the last couple of weeks, I've been getting a lot of the same couple questions. So instead of doing a full like Q&A, I just figured I'd answer them in this video because it seems to be getting asked quite a bit. So it's obviously a popular question. So had a little chicken freak out session over here. Anyways, I've had a lot of people ask me recently how long it took my stomach to adjust to the water over here and how long it took me to not get sick when drinking the local water. So I just wanted to say, it's hard to answer that question because one, I don't drink the local water. When I say that, we are still getting in large bottles. We'll get in 5 or 6 at a time because it'll cost me 100 peso delivered, and they're large, so it'll last us quite a while, and that's cheap. I'll put up the exchange rate, but either way, it's not worth the risk. However, we still, in case we did want to drink the water, we had our own well drilled, which most people around here do not do. They're relying off of the public water, which I would not drink. So we have our own well. The well goes into a 2,000 liter holding tank. The holding tank then has its own pressure pump, and it's elevated, so even if we lost power, the house would still be okay. But either way, then that goes on the underground line over there, right to the house. And then I'm going to turn this around so you can see what I'm looking at. And just ignore all the chickens. Don't worry, I'm not going to eat you. Not yet, anyways. So then, as you can see, we have a large water purifying setup. So this right here cleans our water if we ever did want to drink it. Again, we're still drinking the water out of the bottles because it's just a lot easier to do and it's cheap. But either way, we've tested our water, again, because we're pulling out of a well, goes into a holding tank, pressure pump, and then it goes through that. It is actually clean and it's good, so I'm not worried about it. We do that just to make ourselves feel better. Sorry, and it's a good investment, but I'm not drinking the water, so it's not hasn't been any type of issue. So I can't really answer your question on how long it would take my stomach to adjust because, yeah, I don't drink it. You love to hide under things. I don't know why, but if you're comfortable, that's all right. You're happy, right? The tail's wagging. See? Okay, we're discussing the window, what kind of shelf idea we'll have. Grandpa's definitely giving us his opinion because he wants a bed up here instead. Yeah, that's what we have that rope there for. Gym wall is going up great. We still have enough block left. We have plenty of block to finish what we're doing. Got in 10 more bags of cement today. Came out to 19, so 1,900 peso for 10 bags, so 190 each. Mixing up cement right now. And we got like bags of gravel and stuff over there, so it looks messy. And the rebar came out to 151 peso each. That all comes delivered for free. So, honey, how many eggs you having for lunch? 2?
2.
2 eggs.
And this is the healthy eggs and not so healthy eggs.
Yeah, our eggs, and then mixed with a little bit of store-bought eggs, which we try to limit, but we're eating more eggs than our chickens produce. Here's my 6 eggs. I already weighed my rice because I weigh everything. Brown, you sure do know how to act sexy. Look at you. Looks like I'm going to have to vacuum the pool tomorrow.
Yeah, from inside, then now it's outside. Outside cleaning.
Yeah, usually vacuuming works better in the pool. Vacuuming,
There's something in my eyes.
it's the pupil.
Yeah, it's like your hair.
You wish. So this wall is all complete now. We're just going to put the window in, but everything is shaped on both sides. He's now building this side. So these windows are going to be 3 feet by 4 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yep. 3 feet wide and 4 feet tall. So Brown, very dramatic. You know that? Yep. I know, Grandpa. I know. Everyone cares about you. Everyone asks if you're not in the video. Everyone. They want you to check him more often.
Honey, do you know who is Big C?
No. They don't. No.
My husband, we have the husband's new name.
But-
Mr. Big C. Explain it to them why you're Big C.
No. No, there was a food chain or
Yeah.
there was a grocery store called Big C in Thailand. So she's like, I wonder what that stands for. So I just kind of made a joke that it was for me. But anyways.
No,
So,
you said
no, she's been calling me Big C since
Big
then.
C.
Yep.
Show them.
You can do it.
I'm Big C.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work for you, but yeah.
Well, let's show them, honey.
No. I'm not going to do it.
Honey, you're sexier on that.
Well, I'm not trying to be sexy for anyone, but yep, here's the gym right now. Like you guys saw this in the last video, but all those walls are all complete. I put the punching bag on a chair because I actually got to pick it up and get out of here. This wall is done. Both sides of it. I mean, obviously we're going to paint it and stuff, and ignore this because that's the TV and sound bar mount, but we're going to have to take this down so we can paint everything. But yeah, we'll remove the screen soon as he's ready to finish the inside, but trying to limit how many cats and dogs jump in here during the day, which is getting tricky now already, but either way. Okay, I just get the rebar up there. A little hard to see.
Yes, for the window.
Yep, yeah, it's for the glass. It's hard to show with this camera, but okay. Yep, those rebars are welded in and going all the way across, and she's collecting all these coconut shells for stuff. I don't know. I got a response, but it confused me, so
A lot of mosquitoes.
that's okay.
It's okay with that.
No, I don't mean the mosquitoes. I meant not understanding why we're saving these, but that's okay. I don't need to know. We just, is this recording? Yes, it is recording. Okay, we just left our house. We are going for a walk. We're going to stop by her parents' house real quick. So far away. Where does that actually go? I've never gone down there. The other neighbor. That's very helpful, honey. Very helpful. Now I understand.
There's another neighbor there.
It goes behind her parents' house, but I've never gone that way, so I don't actually know where it goes. So it goes to other neighbor house.
Yeah, do you want me to tell them everyone neighbors?
No, it's okay. This is her sister's dog. I don't know how he sees anything. Look, how do you see anything? I don't know. What's up, man? You're okay. You guys are in this big area because you're always causing trouble with the neighbor's dogs. That's the story I'm being told.
Oh yeah, it's clean. Look at my dogs, my parents' dog. They're in here see? But at night they are free.
Yep.
So it's like,
Well, it's still a big area compared to,
I like it.
I mean, they got second floor on top of that or whatever it is, and
clean.
little patio.
It's
We're gonna get a pool over there, right?
It's like 10 by 15 or
Well, I think it's longer than that, honey.
10 feet by 15.
It's pretty long.
See, we're happy.
Walking up to one of Raquel's parents' businesses. 4 stories, by the way. So they have a woodworking shop on the first floor. They have a whole store on the second floor. The third floor is a restaurant, and on the 4th floor up there is boarding rooms for rent.
Look at the window. It's nice. It's like a house.
It is nice.
See?
Yes.
4th floor. Another, my parents' building, guys. It's like a house, but it's actually store, commercial.
What it's like when you go for a walk in the province. But I'm not complaining. Better than the city, if you ask me. I don't want to do an entire video on it, but I've gotten a lot of questions in the last 2 weeks, particularly last week, Instagram messages, emails, and in the comment section regarding if I'm concerned about the Philippines' new vlogging law. So, but I just want everyone to know I'm not concerned at all. No, we are not going to shut down the channel. We are going to keep recording. We're going to do things safely and correctly. So again, I don't want to get into the whole law, but the reason for all the questions is everyone is very concerned because the last paragraph of the law, and I mean the last 20% of everything they wrote, does mention vloggers regarding people's privacy, recording people that are unaware of it, recording children, things like that, vulnerable individuals. So I'm not going to get into all of that, but I just want everyone to understand it's not going to be affecting us because it's very easy for us to make a little bit of adjustments and still be able to keep recording and vlogging. So when I say that, a lot of people that reach out to me, and these are newer and smaller YouTube channels, are saying, Corey, how can I still vlog? What are you going to do? And they all told me basically the same thing. They were using a cell phone or some type of action camera or a GoPro or something like that. And now they're nervous because they can't record with people in the background because their faces are clear. And that could be, infringing on their privacy, which, they're technically right. You would obviously need their consent as far as walking through a mall or a market or down the street, and not getting people in your shot is basically impossible. So it is something that I understand why they're concerned, but I'm going to show you guys something where if you're vlogging correctly and you're doing it right, it's not really going to be that big of a concern, and it's going to be very easy to fix it. Okay, so you see this very interesting contraption right here. I'm not going to use this all the time because it's rather annoying to carry. On the top is a GoPro. This is what a lot of people are actually using for vlogging cameras. That's not a vlogging camera, it's an action camera. There's a big difference, and I'll explain it in a minute. The bottom, this is a vlogging camera. So when I say that, that is a 1.8 11 millimeter lens. Okay, so everyone can now see what I'm doing. Ignore the microphone. That would normally be on top of the camera, but I had to move it to the side. So now I'm going to actually talk to you guys on this for a minute so you can see the difference. Okay, this is actually kind of fun here. I'm not going to carry this thing around all the time because it would be ridiculous. But either way, the people, again, that are concerned, some of the newer vloggers, guys using, like I said, action cameras, GoPros, things like that, DJIs, look at my background right now. It's very clear. Now it's getting a little dark, but GoPros are horrible with low lighting. So either way, if I was vlogging out in public right now, imagine I'm walking down the street, I'm in a mall, walking into a restaurant, a market, the beach, or anything like that, everyone's face would be very clear. Philippines does not want you to do that anymore. They made it very clear that you can't have that. So you need to be having blurry faces where it's not very easy to make everyone out because it is invading their privacy, because the person standing over there might not want you to be recording them. And I understand that. So here's the difference though, because again, I'm recording on a GoPro. So now I'm going to simply just switch down to this camera, and now look at the background. You see, everything's already blurry. It's called bokeh. So the difference is this is a quality vlogging camera. So it gives you background separation. So what it's doing is focusing on just my face, and it's instantly going to be blurring out everything else. Obviously, if someone is standing, 2 feet to my right, it would still make them out a little bit, but it would be easier for me to make adjustments and make them a little bit more blurry if I wanted to, because they're already blurry to begin with. But either way, I'm trying to look at the screen and the lens at the same time, but if I'm walking down the street vlogging with a vlogging camera, nobody is easy to recognize. They are blurry because I'm recording it correctly. So it's not a concern to me because this is easy to make adjustments with. This is quality. If you watch any Netflix show, or doesn't matter what kind of streaming service you use or movie, this is what they're doing. They're using the lens for the focal length of the person that is talking or that they want to record. Everything else is fuzzy and blurry because they don't want you paying attention to everything else on the screen. You'll get distracted. So I'm not too concerned because it's going to be very easy to make adjustments to this because it's already blurry. But if I were to do everything on this camera, this would be a serious problem. This is not going to work for a lot of newer vloggers. If they're trying to record on this, it's going to be a nightmare trying to walk through anywhere because all the faces are going to be clear, and they're not supposed to be because they're supposed to look like this. And I'm not referring to my face, but the tree looks blurry, but it's actually less than 6 feet from me, and it's already blurry. So I'm not concerned about people being across the street or at a farther distance. And again, adding a little bit more blur to this would be very easy because it's already, you know, fuzzy, so to speak. Okay, good news, bad news. Good news, the pool lights look great at night. Bad news, the batteries died inside the remote, so no matter what I do, they just keep changing color and gives us a rainbow effect, which not really a big fan of, but it's it's better than nothing, and at least the lights are all working good. Honey, I just wanted to say on record how sexy your outfit is. You really do look amazing.
Hey guys, I'm cleaning the yard. It's a lot of mud.
She's picking weeds, so she wears PJs so she doesn't get sun on her, and a hat to make her look.
My fake nails.
Oh yeah, with your fake nails.
So yeah, I did it for my husband, but I want to pull weeds. Yeah, hi guys. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's getting dark. The sun's going down. I think I'm gonna end the video. So.
Yep. So this is my sexy outfit.
Well, it's sexy underneath.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
That's not underwear. That's the shorts that I wore earlier.
Yep. Well, it's funny because I get a lot of comments. So like, wow, your wife is smoking hot. And I'm like, yeah, 20% of the week. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. That's what she enjoys doing. So people thinking Filipinas or maybe my Filipinas high maintenance, that is far from true. It is actually funny. Perfect way to spend the rest of my night. Relaxing in the pool for a little while after a long hot day. Enjoy a home cooked meal. And have a wonderful night. Honey, let's say goodbye to everyone. It's dark out. I'm going to go for a swim in the pool.
Okay. Bye guys. I'm so tired. Gonna make dinner today. Dinner.
What are we having? Pork chops? Or
Pork.
humbap?
Humba. Pork. Filipino, you know guys. You know that. Ask your Filipino what's humba. That's our dinner.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
okay.
and your fancy lights. You wanted people to see them. How do they turn on? I didn't even notice.
Sensor. Just for our Filipina. When they sense Filipina, they turn on.
Oh, okay. She was all sad this morning. She's like, you didn't compliment my lights. And I'm like, I'm looking everywhere. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't cook, so I don't know.
See?
Oh, yeah.
Filipina, they sense Filipina, not foreigner.
Oh, okay.
Not American.
Oh, because I have a nose, so it causes the shadow. Light doesn't come on. Okay. All right. Thank you. I don't have a shirt on, so I'm going to end this video pretty quickly. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. We had a wonderful day like we always do, and perfect way to spend our evening. Right, T-Tay? Right? The tail's wagging, but her eyes aren't even open. So anyways, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys, and have all my lights here. It's easy to cook now.
Yep. Now it's easy to cook.
Yeah, I can see every molecules.
Every molecule. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay. All right.
Lost.
See you guys later.